tennis anyone coaches. We've got a really interesting, challenging topic right now. We're going to talk about grips and the 4 grips that you need to know as a coach, the 4 grips that we teach to our students, and the 4 grips that basically every player on the planet is using, minus 1 grip that we'll talk slightly about. So when it comes to grips, I know coaches that have been teaching for years that don't know the names of the grips. In fact, there's probably more people that understand how the pyramids were built than the different names of the grips. So we're going to keep it really simple. If you can zero in on my racket right here, we've got EB for Eastern Backhand Grip. We've got C for Continental Grip. We've got EF for Eastern Forehand Grip, and then we've got SW for Semi-Western Grip. And I'm going to be lining up this mark on my knuckle with the appropriate line. So Eastern Backhand Grip, when you're teaching somebody how to hit a backhand, you're going to start them in the Eastern Backhand Grip. Most importantly, I want you to know how to find it. An easy way to find it when you're talking with kids, because if you show kids this, they're going to be completely confused. So the way that you teach a beginner or a class of beginners how to find the Eastern Backhand Grip, have them put their thumb right in their belly button. Have them take the racket on edge, put it underneath, and raise it directly up into their hand. Notice that this lines up. On court with a class of kids, you won't have these markings, but as a coach, I want you to see it. Most importantly, you have to know how to help them find the Eastern Backhand Grip. Again, super simple. Thumb goes right into the belly button and the racket comes straight up. They're in the Eastern Backhand Grip. All right, let's move over to the Continental Grip. In tennis, Continental Grip is used on more strokes than any other grip. You use the Continental Grip on the forehand and backhand slice. You use it on both volleys, forehand, backhand volleys. You use it on the overhead. You use it on the serve as you progress to a higher level. So Continental Grip, I make it really simple. I just tell the kids, make a claw, put their racket on edge, crustacean style, go straight down on top with that claw, boom. Notice that it lines up with the C there in the Continental Grip, just using that claw right on top. Again, the racket is on edge, they're in the Continental Grip. Important that you know how to help your students find these grips. Let's move over to the Eastern Forehand Grip. When you're teaching a student how to hit a forehand on day 1, you want them in this grip. This is also called the shake hands grip. Racket on edge, nice to meet you, shake hands grip. They've found that grip. Notice that, again, this mark lines up with the EF simply by having them racket on edge and shake hands with that racket. Now, obviously, if you have the racket like this and they shake hands with it, they're in the wrong grip. So the racket has to be on edge, shake hands, nice to meet you, and that's how they can find the Eastern Forehand Grip. When a student starts off, like I said, day 1, you start them in this grip because it keeps the racket head very, very level when they make contact, which is what you want. You want a really easy contact. But as students grow and as they progress in tennis, you want to move them into the semi-Western forehand grip. And the reason why you want to do that is so they can start hitting with topspin. So I'll just say probably 70% of the pros are in the semi-Western forehand grip on their forehand so that they can generate topspin. Easiest way to find the semi-Western grip, have them drop the racket on the ground. Again, you can do this with a class of 10 kids. Have them drop the racket on the ground, pick it up, and again, notice right where that mark matches up with the SW, they are in the semi-Western forehand grip, all right? Perfect grip as they advance into intermediate and advanced level on their forehand side. The one grip that we're not teaching, that we're not using, is a full Western. So full Western is just complete frying pan. You'll see guys hit their forehand like this. Some of the pros do this. They grew up on clay courts. The ball bounces a lot higher on clay. They need to be in a full Western to bring that ball down. You'll never see that taught on hard court, and it's not a grip that I would recommend, and it's not a grip that we're actually teaching any of our students. So again, just to recap, Eastern Backhand Grip, Continental Grip, Eastern Forehand Grip, Semi-Western Grip. Those are the 4 that you need to know to teach tennis anywhere around the world just about. Thank you guys. Make sure you get to know those names, but most importantly, you need to know how to find those grips. That's the most important thing, so that you can teach your kids how to hold the racket correctly, because nobody's learning tennis if they can't hold the racket correctly. Thanks guys, have a great day.